Welcome to episode 23 of the Peridot podcast, all about Animal Crossing. Welcome to Re Albi, Sandi.
Hi Luke.
How you doing?
Yeah, great, thank you. It's a lovely day. I can see you got your pretty dress on. Is that your clover? No, it's not clover dress, is it? Sunflower.
Sunflower dress. Yeah, I checked the weather report this morning before you came over. It's clear all day. Stars tonight as well, actually.
Oh, nice.
It had been a bit rainy, so the last couple of days I've been in my dotted raincoat and my little rain hat, and the villagers have all been looking really cute. But it's nice to see the sun today.
Yeah, I forgot how much I missed the rain when I seen them all, especially Barreled. I don't know if I seen Barreled over here, if it's just pictures, but he's got the cutest wee outfit on.
Yeah, it's great.
So cute. And it was raining earlier this week, and Gonzo had said to me, he's like such an old man, like, oh, if this weather doesn't clear up, neither will my mood. And he's like this wee grumpy face.
Oh.
I thought, that's exactly how I feel sometimes when it's raining.
But I loved catching Lolly wearing her dotted raincoat as well yesterday. The two of us stood together. It looked really sweet. I got a lot of compliments wearing my raincoat actually this week. I think Butch said he wanted to buy one for his niece, and Lolly said that she liked it as well. When we were matching, maybe Poppy too. I didn't look as cute as my villagers though.
What does Cherry wear? Did you see Cherry out? I can't remember what she used to wear in the rain. I just think she's too cool for a raincoat and hat.
I don't think I saw her out in the rain actually.
Oh, maybe she's just too cool to get
Not that I noticed, yeah. Some of them just go out in their normal clothes with the umbrella, don't they?
Yeah. I think when it was raining, like, a lot of them, I know Graham was, but they all had the poo sweater on, like the poop emoji sweater, all on it the same day. And Graham was walking about with his umbrella.
Do you think maybe they had a meeting that you didn't attend? And they planned it?
And Lucky had actually said to me just about when it was raining, but I don't know if Barrel had this conversation with you, but he said that his clothes were that soggy that if he wrung them out into a bowl, you would have soup that tastes like Lucky. And that's like, oh. It's funny.
No thanks. That's gross. Do you like my glasses that I've got on?
Did you not have them on last week? No? I'm just imagining it.
No, Raymond just gave them to me as a present just before you arrived, so I thought I'd pop them on for the episode.
Oh, right. Is that the same glasses that he wears? Or does he get different? I can't think.
Oh, I don't know. I'm not that observant that I could remember that without seeing a picture.
I can't remember. I like his little rock shirt that he's got on.
What did you tell me what you said about him?
Oh yeah, he looks like a dad at the weekend.
Yeah.
Because every other time he's got his wee waistcoat on, his wee shirt as if he's a day at the office, and then that's him just his chill time. He's got his 20-year-old t-shirt that he wore back in the days when he was gigging.
Yeah, he definitely does. It's funny. I caught him looking in the mirror. You know, I hid the mirror behind Freckles' house because you always said that you needed a mirror.
Yep.
I just ran past and just caught him behind Freckles' house, just peering at himself in the mirror.
Oh, I've never seen them do that.
That's funny.
This is a smug thing because they're the ones that will mention your clothes more, I think.
Yeah.
Actually, speaking of smugs, I told you last week that I was going to move in Marty and replace Huck, so Huck's left. So I've only got 2 smugs now.
Oh, but Marty's there.
Yep, but Marty's there.
Lovely.
He's so cute.
Yeah.
And I went back and I done his party as well, and Tabby was there, so it was perfect.
Oh, brilliant.
But yeah, his house is really nice. I like it. It's like, I don't know. It's like pancakes. It doesn't look like pancakes, but it makes me think of pancakes. Because he's little.
So he's got the pom-pom pouring stuff, hasn't he?
Yeah.
the butt rug and the bed with the cute teddy in it. Is that one?
Yeah.
And the really cool TV. I love that TV that he's got.
I know I've not ordered that yet. I really need to do that because I don't know where I'd put it, but it is cute. I've only ordered a couple of things. It wasn't even for his garden, it was for Benji's. I'm calling Benjamin Benji now because I said such a dog name, Benji.
Yeah, it's a good dog name.
Yeah. Actually, if we spoke about his house, I don't know if you mentioned it to me.
No, I don't think so.
It's like a classroom, like a school classroom. It's got like the chalkboard and the 2 desks and I think the locker and things like that. It's just...
Yeah, I remember now.
I wasn't expecting that for a lazy boy.
It's weird, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, because he's got all these books in it. He's in a classroom, and then he was actually had a conversation with Coco earlier this week, and he was asking for any book recommendations, and like Coco was quite surprised that he actually read books. But anyway, he's like, oh, she thinks she rhymed off 3 books. I can't remember what they're all called. And then he's like, oh, which one has the most pictures? And she's like, no, none of them have pictures, they're for adults. And then he's like, what one has the bester? It wasn't even the best movie, it's the bester movie, so that you can snack while watching it. And then she's like, I think it was Playing with the Stock Market was one of them. So she's like, that's a popcorn movie because you don't really care what's going on because you're eating popcorn because it's a terrible adaptation. But eating popcorn is great. So I thought that was quite funny, that wee interaction. Just because I was quite surprised that she just like, oh, you read books, because that was quite snarky for her, really. But she's funny. Although, did you ever catch her sleeping? Coco?
I can't recall it. Why?
I don't know, because obviously she's not getting any eyes. I went into her house and she's sleeping, and she's obviously got the wee sleepy bubbles coming out, but she's got glasses on, and obviously her eyes don't close because she's no eyes, and I thought that was just really creepy. Like,
so she's sleeping but with her eyes open?
Yeah, because like she's technically no eyes, it's just like holes in her head, so she's no eyes to close.
Doesn't she blink?
No.
No?
No, definitely not. She was sleeping with her eyes open, so I don't know if I took a video, this videoing villagers while they're sleeping, or taking a picture. I'm hoping it's just a picture I've took.
I've not noticed that.
I didn't even think about that, because it's the first time I've ever seen a napping. So
I am terribly unobservant, obviously.
You don't stalk your villagers like I do, that's why.
I love that the sweet personalities talk about books all the time. I wish I'd been keeping a list of all the books that Lolly's read, because it must be like dozens. It always seems to be something different. I don't think they often repeat themselves as to what they've been reading. Oh, she was reading Finding Your True Catchphrase this week. That's a new one on me. And Poppy said that she'd been reading some coffee shop fan fiction. But that she was talking about my mum's handmade sweater that I was wearing. She said it looked really good and reminded her of someone from her coffee shop fanfic.
Oh, right.
I love hearing about all their books.
Has there any been changes in Re Albi? You get any new villagers this week?
No new villagers. Poppy had a thought bubble this morning and she asked to leave, but I was not having any of that.
Oh, right, I thought you were going to tell me that she was going to leave. What?
No. She's a keeper, I think. I think she's got to be a permanent resident.
Yeah, I think she is the Re Albi. She belongs here.
A few minutes later, Butch had a thought bubble as well, and I knew that I wouldn't mind if he left, but I knew that he wouldn't be asking to leave so soon after Poppy, and he just wanted to buy my cool globe that I had in my pocket. And that's a really cool item. Did you order one of those this week?
Actually, I was stuck on yesterday to this morning, So I've actually ordered 4, so they got delivered it when I changed it to the right day, just as backup, just because they're gone. And I was sending like some to people that I haven't played with for a while, but they might come back. So I was doing that with most of the items. Was any of the limited edition items, I was just sending it to people that I used to play with that might come back, just so that they've got something. Because I think they're quite cool items.
Yeah, it's nice to have something back up in case your friends need them in the future and they missed out.
Yeah, although I think I've got that, and I've got like 4 Rosettis still in my storage, and the Blossom Lanterns are like, I think I've got like 6. I think I had to send some to John's storage, another character.
Yeah, I think I went a little bit overboard on the Blossom Lanterns.
They are nice though, but then if you've not got a need for them, they are just a bit overkill. Because I did order a lot, and I think people were all sending them to each other as well.
Yeah, I haven't found a nice use for them yet, but I'm sure I will one day. But yeah, there's been no changes of line-up on Re Albi, but we have had a new resident move in.
Oh, how many is that now?
That's my 5th.
Your 5th
character.
Oh my god.
And they're going to have an amusement arcade on the seafront.
Oh, nice.
Did you ever do that when you were a kid? Did you go to the amusements?
Yes, but it was only like we went to when you went to the beach, there wasn't any nearby that you can go. But yeah, what was it, the beach there was?
I have really fond memories of going to the amusement arcades at the beaches, like the summer holidays. So I thought it would be really nice to have an arcade on the island.
That's cool.
Yeah, it's really cool.
And you're going to max it out? Like you're going to have a 6 rooms? Yeah, 6 room.
Yeah, 6 rooms. I think so, yeah. I haven't made any like specific plans for what's going to be in each room yet, but there's so many cool like items that could fit in that kind of, there's pinball machines, arcade machines, there's loads of really cool stuff that I reckon you could easily fill up a full-size house.
Yeah.
So they got their first house today, upgraded from a tent. It was quite a lot quicker than I remember before. Doing all the like Nook Miles achievements to pay off your first 5,000 Nook Mile home loan.
Right.
I remember on some of the other characters that being like a real drag to catch all the bugs and fish and things to get your first points, but it only took me an hour or so to get enough Nook Miles to pay off my loan. So he's got his first little house today, and after that it's easy because you just borrow money from my main character.
Yeah.
So I've already bought the upgrade for tomorrow for the bigger room. Oh, it's very exciting. I wasn't sure if I'd get a chance to do it this week, but I'm really glad that I did. It's fun. And it's nice to go and meet all of the villagers with a new character and meet Isabel and...
So what's his name? Or what's her name?
Arcade.
Arcade's alright.
Yeah, I think it looks good on the map when it's kind of says what it is. But it is a little bit weird that the villagers are talking about this guy called Arcade. But I'll get used to it. Yeah. Pretty soon I think I'll just reckon that Arcade is just a normal person's name.
Yeah, do you know what? There might be somebody out there called Arcade. You never know.
Yeah. Yeah, that was really fun to set up. I used to love the like the machines that you put the 2Ps in and they would all be like hanging over the edge. That was my favourite ones as a little kid.
Yeah, that was mine as well. Always with copper. I don't even know if do you still get 2 pence ones? Probably like 10 pence is like the smallest. Yeah, I remember that. With all my coppers.
Yeah, we used to go to Bournemouth Beach a lot because we had family up there, so we'd go up there for our holidays, and they had some pretty impressive amusements in there. Although I'm guessing like the British arcades, you would only really ever get like one machine of each kind of game, and they'd have like loads and loads and loads of different ones. But I'm guessing that my arcade is going to be a bit more like the Japanese style arcades, where you have kind of like rows of loads of Street Fighter cabinets and loads of rows of kind of the same thing. And they tend to be really massive over many floors, so I think that's what I'm going to try and model it on. And there isn't one of those tipping coin things in Animal Crossing.
Unfortunately, and there's no claw machine either.
No, that's weird because they're really hugely popular in Japan. I think I'll use the little chewing gum machines.
Oh yeah, that's a good idea.
Like, you'd get them outside, wouldn't you, with like the little figures in the balls?
Yeah, the little balls. Yep.
Yeah. So I think I might try and order some of them.
Oh, your popcorn machines as well. I'm just trying to think what other. No, I don't know if you'd have popcorn in there, but unless you're putting a cinema in there. But I don't know if you have cinemas in near your arcades. Little. No.
Oh, I might have to do a cinema house. There's lots of different screens. Anyway, that's getting ahead of ourselves.
Yeah.
One thing I thought would be really cool, I think that you could do it with custom tiles on the ground, is to make like a Dance Dance.
Oh yeah.
Dance Dance Revolution pad.
Yeah. Oh, no, that'd be quite cool.
That'd be good, wouldn't it? Can you put fences up inside?
No, I was like literally just my head's tinting, my wee head brain was ticking there. But I don't know if you might want to use the low screen for that.
Oh yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah, I was just thinking, can you put fences up? But I think that's the only thing I could think of now that would the low screen that you could.
Yeah, there'll be something that you can make a little barrier with.
And the thing is, the low screen you can actually customise to put like custom pictures on it as well. So if you had wanted to put, I don't know.
Cool.
Usually they don't have custom pictures on the barrier around the dance machines, but.
So my arcade was my major project this week. I also redid my entrance. Don't know if you noticed when you flew in that I've replanted all the trees with bamboo. Yeah,
I did, yeah.
I don't know what. I thought I'd saved all the trees that I took down, but I didn't have enough I've been carrying them in my pockets for the last 2 weeks. But I didn't have enough, so I had to grow some more from the shoots.
Did you not go to Harv's Island to try and steal some trees? Although I suppose you need to be quite lucky to land on Bamboo Island.
Oh, no, not Harv's Island. I was like,
what did I say?
What am I missing? Could you steal trees from Harv?
What did the Nook Mile Island, sorry. Harv's Island.
No, because I had a few shoots in storage. I might need to do that to finish off. But I think it's looking pretty good. And I changed my entrance music to KK Wandering.
Oh, did you? I never had my signs down, so I never heard. I'm going to need to turn it up. Have a wee listen.
And I just need to put in a few nice little spring flowers and bushes in there to finish it off. What have you been up to on your island this week?
Not a lot. I haven't even moved nooks or ables, like I said. Like last weekend, I think that was when most things were happening. Like I was scanned in Marty, but while Marty was like in the process of I think you have to scan him in 3 times, Boone asked to leave. So I didn't want to replace Boone with Marty because I wanted a chance to go island hopping. So Marty replaced Huck, and then I just let Boone go, and I was going to go island hopping, and I just forgot all about it because I wanted to just sit down and spend a bit of time doing it, but I completely forgot. And it was the next day, and Blair moved in, the little squirrel, and she happens to be from Re Albi, which was a nice surprise. Is she? Yes, so I've got confirmed. I didn't know if it was definitely her because it takes a wee while for them to tell you, but my second characters, I just usually try and get up a second character, and they usually tell them straight away. Because obviously the first time she meets me, she's like, "Oh, Sandy, I'm here." Like,
Yeah.
but then she just straight away told my second character, "Yeah, I've just moved from Re Albi." I was saying just moved. She's always been in the void for a couple of months.
Yeah. She was the one that we had all the trouble moving out, wasn't she? Remember?
Oh yeah, because she gets stuck.
She got stuck in boxes for ages.
Yeah. So it's nice having her, and I've got 4 of your. I'm not going to want to say rejects, but I've got 4 of your villagers now.
They're not rejects.
Definitely not. They're definitely not. So I'm actually. I think I'd stopped wanting to let people move into the void because the last 2 before Blair, it was from a person who I'd done a trade with, which there's nothing wrong with the villagers, but again, I just don't know who's going to turn up. And at least I know my friends don't gift them like ridiculous things. Not that really bothers me, but when they talk about them, I would rather somebody that I know.
Yeah, of course.
So now that I know that Blair is from you, from previous experience, I've always had 2 people from someone's void. So it's as if I've got 2 of their villagers. Always, anybody that I've moved into the void, it's always been, they come in 2s. So who have you sent to the void? Because I might actually just, the next person who leaves, I might just let someone random move in for the void, because I'm 99.9% sure that it's going to be one of yours.
Nobody for a long time. So I can't remember. I've tried to find a home for everybody that has left, like recently, so I can't think of any.
Well, I was just definitely going to be surprised then who moves in next.
Oh, Blair's got a beautiful house.
Oh, she is. I didn't realise how much flowers she has in her house until she was in mine. I don't know if you gifted her more flower items, but she has a lot of flower items. So I've spent a wee bit of time doing her house, and I've just added some like flowers. Flower like DIYs outside. So, and actually, I need to get some flowers. I need to go and ask somebody if I can come and pick all their flowers, because I need a lot of the flower items is like multiple of the same flower, and I don't have multiples. I got rid of all mine for months. I was like crowded with hybrids, but now I just don't have enough to make a lot of the items for the flowers. So
if you need any purple hyacinths, I've got hundreds in storage. That's
the only ones that I do have, because I had picked so many for the lamps, but also I've still got a lot of purple hyacinths up in my wooded area.
Well, if you know what you need and you can take it from here, you're very welcome. You can go foraging after we finish here today if you like.
Yeah. So that was about it. And I get Tex's photo.
Yeah.
So that's nice. So he's one of my smugs, so he's probably on his way out soon as well. I moved his house up where I had temporarily my house next to Tabby, because I'd moved Lucky's house, so he was kind of out on his own. So I've moved his house up, and I'm just going to use that side of the beach maybe for some little flower plots, just to start growing my own hybrids again, just a wee bit more, because I've saved.
A little summer project.
Yeah. I think it'd just be nice to have wee gardens there as well.
Yeah.
But that's about it. In Lokrum this week. But last night, obviously, party last night. That was my highlight in my week, I think.
That was fun, going to see Phoebe for her birthday.
Oh, she's such a cool bird. I love her colours.
Yeah, she's great.
And I love the parties. They just look so happy.
It's amazing, isn't it?
Yeah. And it was the first time meeting Claude. He's a cool little rabbit. Is he a rabbit? Yeah, cool. He is a rabbit, yeah.
And you always get a fantastic party if you live on Peridot.
Oh my goodness. Definitely.
And Sammy throws the best villager parties.
She definitely does. I love the spread she puts out, and then all the presents as well, and each one's like, I would just normally wrap fruit, but there's a lot of thought that goes into the gifts.
Yeah, Phoebe got a Hello Kitty chair from from me, but Sammy's choice.
Oh yeah, I gave her a flight jacket, which I'm assuming she'll look really cool in. And I always feel like, oh, these are really thoughtful gifts, and I'm getting the credit for them when it's really not me. It's even put any thought into them.
Yeah, she loved her Hello Kitty chair.
I think she did say to me after it, because obviously they give you a gift back. She's like, I know it's not much, but it's my party. I think she gave me like a striped tank after it, but
yeah, that was great fun.
So is that all your Re Albi gossip this week? Did you have any nice villager interactions?
No, not really. Like I say, it was really nice meeting them all with the new character.
Oh, right, so you won't get like a lot of... You just get like the basic dialogue because they're just kind of new. You won't get any more in-depth.
Yeah, they say cute things like they're really welcoming. I think Biscuit said something like, "Oh, hey, you're going to be my new snack buddy." Something like that. And Freckles was like, "Oh, you're the superstar that everyone's been talking about. You're like a mini celebrity here today." So that was really cute. But no, I haven't chatted to them that much. I guess I've just been running around busy. It was cute this morning though, when they were doing yoga in the plaza. Lolly and Toby, and they were kind of in sync doing their yoga a little bit.
Oh, I love when they're doing that, when it's in sync. I've not seen any of them mind do yoga for a while. They've been just working out, with their wee track jackets on and doing... It was actually funny. I seen Barrel doing it the other day, which I was surprised about, because usually he's zooming about, but Marty was zooming about instead. Which was cute. No yoga yet.
Yeah, I think I've found that's why I thought it was remarkable, because it's been a little while since I've seen it.
Well, I think that's all my news I've got to share today.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah. Well, thanks for having me. I'm going to go and destroy your flowers, I think.
You help yourself. Anything you can find, you're welcome to. But thanks for coming over. It's been good to catch up. I'll have to come over to have a visit. It's been a while since I've been to Lokrum.
I know this is the
new
first...
people to meet.
Yeah, this is the first I've actually been here. I know there's any more new people to meet here, but I've still not got to say hello to everyone.
I need to see. Oh, you should check out the arcade.
Oh, yeah. And it's down by the beach. Is that... What beach is that? Like the left side? Or I'm not looked at the map yet.
Yeah. And I'll need to pop over and say hello to Blair. That'll be cool.
Yeah.
Great. Well, thanks to everybody for joining us for another episode. It's been lovely chatting Animal Crossing. And if you want to carry on the chat, you can find us on Discord, on Patreon, or the usual social media places as well. Or you can leave us a comment on YouTube. We'd love to hear from you because we love chatting about Animal Crossing, don't we?
Definitely.
Hope you have a great week, Sandy, and everybody. Bye.
Bye, Luke. Bye, everyone.